Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about Severance Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4. Sorry, I skipped last week. I just had a lot of schooling to do in my jobs, so, you know, I'm, but I'm back to talk about both episodes. So, this season gets better and better with every episode, which is crazy to say, because I like the premiere. I just feel like, I, I don't know, it just keeps building this momentum. Um, but also giving us very shocking, beautiful moments in every single episode as well. Episode 3 has a crazy ending and just impeccable directing by Ben Stiller of all people. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed Zoolander makes this like suspenseful psychological thriller? And like that, this show wastes no time to the amount of plot points that happen in every episode feel like it's the season finale, but it isn't. Like there's still like more than half the season left. And I feel like while season one had a more of a deliberate pace, season two kind of kicks things into high gear. Like season one was more so laying the groundwork and building the mystery, while season two was like full throttle, like 60 miles an hour on in a residential zone. And also, I love how the shows are released weekly because it gives you time to like digest each individual episode and theorize what's going to happen next. That stuff is kind of lost with Netflix model of releasing the entire series all at once because like you don't get time to just digest what you just saw. It's like boom, on to the next one, or else you're gonna get spoiled by your friends or the internet or something. But yeah, I'm really interested. So episode three ends in a place that episode four doesn't really talk about, where Mark gets reintegrated, and it's I don't know what happened after that. Like, how much of his innie is he aware of? Because it ended with him getting a little confused, but then episode four starts, and we're back in the innie. We don't see anything about the Audis. So I'm really interested to see what's going on in Audi Mark's head at the moment. I'm also curious as to why, like, how reintegration works exactly, because the way I saw it was they just became the same person. But apparently, while Audi Mark has the Innie's memories now, the Innie Mark doesn't know anything about his Audi still. Well, I mean, he knows a little bit, but like not that much. Also, like, what the hell is going on with the goats? Creepy Gwendolyn Christie from Game of Thrones and all those other like hippies. What is going on now? Like, I don't even know what to theorize with the show. Like, are are they trying to like clone things? Is that what this is? But apparently the creator said that's not what it is. So I don't know. Why are they like weird Amish people while the rest of the departments seem like boring office people? It's a very stark contrast, and it leads you to wonder what other types of groups work on the severed floor. Also, how big is the severed floor? How many people work here anyway? And then episode 4, oh god. That one was crazy. If this was any other show like Doctor Who or The X Files or like just any show in general, this would be considered the experimental episode of the season, something that tries something completely new. But considering this is Severance, I feel like every episode is the experimental episode of the season. This one, it takes things to a whole new level. Um, they are out in the woods at the tallest waterfall in the world, apparently, even though it's not that tall. I've seen taller, and I live in Indiana, guys. Okay, but yeah, this episode was like so intense. I feel like I had to pop a Xanax after I watched it. Um, just the mounting tension building throughout the episode is just so well done. The acting by all four of the leads is so good, especially John Turturro in this episode. He's the MVP of episode 4. Congratulations, John. You are great. You are electric. Always like John Turturro, I think an underrated movie he was in was Barton Fink. So if any of you want to check that out, I recommend it. But yeah, he definitely gives like an Emmy-worthy performance in this one. So they're kind of taking a little nature walk, trying to talk about the founder of Lumen, and occasionally Mr. Milchek and that creepy child who may or may not be Mark Startle just pop up occasionally to tell creepy ass stories. And the whole time, Ov is suspicious of Helly because he's the only one who notices that Helly's not acting different. Uh, my theory on that, first of all, Ov seems to be very intuitive. Um, his Audi, we don't know much about him, but it's implied that he used to be in the military. So, what I think, like, the innies have similar skill set to the Audis, though they don't exactly know where it came from. It's very interesting, but that's a discussion for another time. Ov is very intuitive. Also, Ov is gay, so he's not attractive to Helly. So he doesn't like get blinded by her beauty or something. Maybe that has a hand in it. Like he was standing on business this episode. He was like, "Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, you're not the real Helly. Real Helly, please stand up." Those scenes between the two of them are so good because the whole first four episodes, I'm thinking like, okay, this might be the real Helly. It might not be the real Helly, and I gotta say, the way Britt Law plays this, it's so good because I bet that's hard to do. I was always second guessing her character and like, is she lying or not? So yeah, we get like this crazy dream sequence with Ove. It's something like straight out of Twin Peaks or something. This whole episode gives off like Planet of the Apes, Shining, Lynchian vibes. I don't even know what to describe it as really. But yeah, that scene at the end when John Turturro Ove threatens to kill Helly unless Mr. Miltic switches her back to her innie, that was so intense. Leaves you wondering, like, what's stopping them from just switching her back again when they get back to the office? Like, now, for the rest of the series, everybody's gonna be like, hold on, are you the innie or are you the outie? We can't tell. So now that they're aware of that, the rest of the team is, well, I guess it's just the two of them now, all gonna be even more paranoid and what to think. When Mr. Melchick files Ove, he basically kills him because he has no plans of turning him back on again. And Ove just kind of walks away like, you know what? I don't even fucking care anymore. It's not worth it. I like that look of satisfaction that Ove has, like, he's not gonna let Mr. Melchick win this one. Melchick has this very insecure mentality, like, where he just tries to lead by feel. And I think Ove not being afraid of him, I think that hits Milchek in a way. Yeah, I have no idea what's going to happen in the next episode. I don't know. Um, Hopefully, Ove on the outside pieces together what happened somehow. Or maybe Ove could get reintegrated or something. Though you still have some questions like, how does he know Bolt on the outside? My dad had a theory that him and Bolt used to be together on the outside and they broke up, which is why Ove went to the severed floor in the first place to find Bolt again and be with him on the inside. That's actually a pretty good theory. So if that's right, my dad's gonna be super happy. But yeah, let me know your favorite theories down below. What did you guys think of episodes 3 and 4? I loved them. It's my favorite show right now, this and The Last of Us. So I'm so excited to find out what happens next. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.